Castles in the Air by Anonymous. Ulnashar was a very idle fellow that never would set his hand to any business during his father's life. When his father died, he left him to the value of 100 drachmas in Persian money. Ulnashar, in order to make the best of it, laid it out in bottles, glasses, and the finest earthenware. These he piled up in a large open basket, and having made choice of a very little shop, placed the basket at his feet, and leaned his back upon the wall in expectation of customers. As he sat in this posture, with his eyes upon the basket, he fell into a most amusing train of thought, and was overheard by one of his neighbors, as he talked to himself in the following manner. "This basket," says he, "cost me at the wholesale merchants 100 drachmas, which is all I had in the world. I shall quickly make 200 of it by selling it in retail. These 200 drachmas will in a very little while rise to 400, which of course will amount in time to 4,000. 4,000 drachmas cannot fail of making 8,000. As soon as by these means I am master of 10,000, I will lay aside my trade of a glassman and turn jeweler. I shall then deal in diamonds, pearls, and all sorts of rich stones. When I have got together as much wealth as I can well desire, I will make a purchase of the finest house I can find, with lands, slaves, and horses. I shall then begin to enjoy myself and make a noise in the world. I will not, however, stop there, but still continue my traffic until I have got together 100,000 drachmas. When I have thus made myself master of 100,000 drachmas, I shall naturally set myself on the footing of a prince, and will demand the Grand Vizier's daughter in marriage, after having represented to that minister the information which I have received of the beauty, wit, discretion, and other high qualities which his daughter possesses. I will let him know at the same time that it is my intention to make him a present of 1,000 pieces of gold on our marriage day. As soon as I have married the Grand Vizier's daughter, I must make my father-in-law a visit, with a great train and equipage. And when I am placed at his right hand, which he will do of course, if it be only to honor his daughter, I will give him the 1,000 pieces of gold which I promised him, and afterwards, to his great surprise, will present him with another purse of the same value, with some short speech, as, sir, you see I am a man of my word, I always give more than I promise. When I have brought the princess to my house, I shall take particular care to breed her in due respect for me. To this end I shall confine her to her own apartments, make her a short visit, and talk but little to her. Her women will represent to me that she is inconsolable by reason of my unkindness, but I shall still remain inexorable. Her mother will then come and bring her daughter to me, as I am seated on a sofa. The daughter, with tears in her eyes, will fling herself at my feet and beg me to receive her into my favor. Then will I, to imprint her with a thorough veneration for my person, draw up my legs, and spurn her from me with my foot in such a manner that she shall fall down several paces from the sofa." Ulnashar was entirely swallowed up in his vision, and could not forbear acting with his foot what he had in his thoughts. So that, unluckily striking his basket of brittle ware, which was the foundation of all his grandeur, he kicked his glasses to a great distance from him into the street, and broke them into 10,000 pieces. Note: Joseph Addison, born 1672, died 1719, chiefly famous as a critic and essayist. His calm sense and judgment, and the attraction of his style, have rendered his writings favorites from his own time to ours.